A new command I give you. Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. A lesson that many Christians, churchgoers, believers, saints, and ain'ts have yet to learn is that attending a church or jumping and shouting in church is not an indication that you belong to God. Singing on the choir, playing an instrument in church, or preaching from the pulpit does not prove that you belong to the Holy Messiah. Yehoshua tells us plainly what exactly identifies us as belonging to him, and indirectly he tells us what disassociates us from him. And he is not associated with hate, racism, slander, vindictiveness, gossip, murder, verbally or physically, disrespectfulness, lies, parental alienation, causing strife between family members, drunkenness, vulgarity, lewdness, nakedness or seduction, and unforgiveness. He's not associated with these evils. The Lord makes it plain to his disciples that in order to be associated with him, that they should not be associated with wickedness, callousness, cold-heartedness, hard-heartedness, heartlessness, or apathy toward the poor, the suffering, the widows, the orphans, the grieving, as well as the downtrodden, depressed, and dejected. Yehoshua, the Holy Messiah, makes it crystal clear that his commandment is to love each other like he loves us, with a sacrificial, unselfish, generous, saving, and forgiving love. The Holy Messiah said that our love for one another would identify us to the world as belonging to him. And it stands to reason that our love for one another certainly would help us to identify who is genuinely born again, who is genuinely a saint of the Most High Yahweh. Therefore, we can stop the religious theatrics and Christian church performances that many of us practice in order to appear saintly, saved, or born again to others. We can stop the pretense that many of us have come to expect out of a church service. If we aren't speaking to our brothers or sisters because we are nursing anger and seeking revenge, we may as well shut our mouths in worship and in prayer. If we are holding grudges and harboring hatred in our hearts toward another, we may as well stay home because our praise and worship are disqualified. If we have injured another unapologetically with malice and forethought, we do not represent Yahweh nor display his love for us. We have declared by our actions that we do not belong to him. Love is the great identifier of God's people. Love says it all. Love says to whom we belong and to whom we are related to through the blood of the Lamb and through the power of the authentic Holy Spirit. Love says it all. Love identifies us. Not shouting, not dancing in church, not singing on the choir or playing an instrument in the church or preaching from the pulpit. Love says it all. Our love should always be on display for all to see and glorify our Father who art in heaven. Do you have your identification on display? By your identification, can I tell whether or not you are with Christ or with Satan? I'm O.W. Prince. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. Life hurts, but God heals. Keep looking up.